Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure. If you can't make it good, at least make it look good. The internet is becoming the town square for the global village of tomorrow. Your most unhappy customers are your greatest source of learning. We always overestimate the change that will occur in the next 2 years and underestimate the change that will occur in the next 10. Don't let yourself be lulled into inaction. We all need people who will give us feedback. That's how we improve. Information technology and business are becoming inextricably interwoven. I don't think anybody can talk meaningfully about one without the talking about the other. Technology is just a tool. In terms of getting the kids working together and motivating them, the teacher is the most important. In the long run, your human capital is your main base of competition. Your leading indicator of where you're going to be 20 years from now is how well you're doing in your education system. Intellectual property has the shelf life of a banana. As we look ahead into the next century, leaders will be those who empower others. Climate change is a terrible problem, and it absolutely needs to be solved. It deserves to be a huge priority. Discrimination has a lot of layers that make it tough for minorities to get a leg up. The advance of technology is based on making it fit in so that you don't really even notice it, so it's part of everyday life. Drones overall will be more impactful than I think people recognize, in positive ways to help society. Software is a great combination between artistry and engineering. I never took a day off in my 20s. Not one. And I'm still fanatical, but now I'm a little less fanatical. Legacy is a stupid thing. I don't want a legacy. If your culture doesn't like geeks, you are in real trouble. I really had a lot of dreams when I was a kid, and I think a great deal of that grew out of the fact that I had a chance to read a lot. We make the future sustainable when we invest in the poor, not when we insist on their suffering. Treatment without prevention is simply unsustainable. I believe that if you show people the problems and you show them the solutions, they will be moved to act. In business, the idea of measuring what you are doing, picking the measurements that count like customer satisfaction and performance. You thrive on that. If you go back to 1800, everybody was poor. I mean everybody. The Industrial Revolution kicked in, and a lot of countries benefited, but by no means everyone. Microsoft is not about greed. It's about innovation and fairness. Headlines, in a way, are what mislead you because bad news is a headline, and gradual improvement is not. Exposure from a young age to the realities of the world is a super big thing. By improving health, empowering women, population growth comes down. I believe in innovation and that the way you get innovation is you fund research and you learn the basic facts. Everyone needs a coach. It doesn't matter whether you're a basketball player, a tennis player, a gymnast or a bridge player. Money has no utility to me beyond a certain point. Capitalism has worked very well. Anyone who wants to move to North Korea is welcome. Nuclear energy, in terms of an overall safety record, is better than other energy. I think it makes sense to believe in God, but exactly what decision in your life you make differently because of it, I don't know. I'm never fully satisfied with any Microsoft product. Digital technology has several features that can make it much easier for teachers to pay special attention to all their students. When a country has the skill and self-confidence to take action against its biggest problems, it makes outsiders eager to be a part of it. There are more people dying of malaria than any specific cancer. Connectivity enables transparency for better government, education, and health. The intersection of law, politics, and technology is going to force a lot of good thinking. It's possible, you can never know, that the universe exists only for me. If so, it's sure going well for me, I must admit. 2 out of every 5 people on Earth today owe their lives to the higher crop outputs that fertilizer has made possible. I have been struck again and again by how important measurement is to improving the human condition. Just in terms of allocation of time resources, religion is not very efficient. There's a lot more I could be doing on a Sunday morning. Globalization has made copper and other minerals more valuable, And Ghana and Kenya have recently discovered mineral resources. Expectations are a form of first-class truth. If people believe it, it's true. In this business, by the time you realize you're in trouble, it's too late to save yourself. Unless you're running scared all the time, you're gone. Some very poor countries run great vaccination systems, and some richer ones run terrible programs. Lectures should go from being like the family singing around the piano to high-quality concerts. I can understand wanting to have millions of dollars. There's a certain freedom, meaningful freedom, that comes with that. Technology is unlocking the innate compassion we have for our fellow human beings. Whether it's Google or Apple or free software, we've got some fantastic competitors and it keeps us on our toes. I don't think there's a boundary between digital media and print media. Every magazine is doing an online version. Well, private money can take risks in a way that government money often isn't willing to.